Honda has just rocked the automotive world with a jaw-dropping announcement. The CEO has officially unveiled a brand new SUV priced at just $22,000, and the industry is in absolute shock. At a time when car prices are soaring out of reach for so many people, Honda has flipped the script with a move that could change the game forever. In this video, we're diving deep into what makes this SUV so special, why it's sending shockwaves through the market, and how it could force the biggest names in the industry to rethink everything. This new SUV isn't just about affordability, it's about redefining what value looks like in today's market. With sleek, modern design lines that rival premium brands, a surprisingly roomy interior, and cutting-edge technology packed inside, Honda is proving that a low price tag doesn't mean compromise. Industry analysts are calling this move a direct challenge to rivals like Toyota, Hyundai, and even Tesla, who have all been pushing prices upward while consumers struggle with inflation. And here's where it gets even more shocking: Honda didn't cut corners on features. Reports confirm this SUV will come with advanced driver assist systems, a high-resolution infotainment display, smartphone integration, and even hybrid-ready efficiency options. Think about that for a second. Features you'd normally expect in a $35,000 vehicle, now being offered at a price point that first-time buyers, families, and everyday commuters can actually afford. Critics are already saying this launch could spark a price war in the auto industry. If Honda can truly deliver on this promise of affordability without sacrificing quality, competitors will have no choice but to follow suit or risk losing massive market share. Imagine walking into a dealership and realizing you can drive off in a brand new SUV loaded with modern features for less than the cost of some compact sedans. That's the kind of disruption that doesn't just change the market, it changes consumer expectations forever. Under the hood, Honda is reportedly offering more than just a basic powertrain. Early details suggest buyers will have the option between a fuel-efficient gas engine and a hybrid variant, both tuned to maximize mileage without sacrificing performance. This means the SUV won't just be cheap to buy, it'll also be cheap to own. A double win for drivers who are tired of rising fuel costs and expensive maintenance bills. And knowing Honda's reputation for reliability, this vehicle is set to become a long-term investment rather than a short-lived bargain. But what's grabbing even more attention is the design philosophy behind this SUV. Unlike traditional budget vehicles that often feel stripped down or outdated, Honda's new model carries the brand's latest global design language. The exterior boasts a bold grille, sharp LED headlights, and a sporty stance that gives it a premium look at first glance. Step inside and you'll find a cabin that doesn't scream entry-level. Soft touch materials, ergonomic seating, and smart storage solutions make it clear that Honda wants drivers to feel proud of owning this car. Tech lovers will especially be impressed. The dashboard is expected to feature a large touchscreen with intuitive controls, wireless Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, and even over-the-air software updates, something usually reserved for higher-end vehicles. Combine that with Honda's Sensing, the company's advanced safety suite, offering lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation, and more, and suddenly this $22,000 SUV starts looking like a serious competitor to models nearly twice its price. Industry insiders are calling this Honda's Tesla moment, not because it's electric first, but because it could redefine the benchmark for what consumers expect from an affordable car. Just like Tesla shook the world by making EVs aspirational, Honda may have just made the everyday SUV exciting again. And let's not forget, Honda has a massive global footprint, meaning this SUV could roll out to multiple markets faster than rivals can react. If production scales the way analysts predict, we might be looking at one of the most accessible and best-selling SUVs of the next decade. In fact, the ripple effect of this launch is already being felt across global markets. Analysts in Europe are warning that brands like Volkswagen and Peugeot, which dominate the compact SUV category, could face major challenges if Honda aggressively prices this model in their regions. Over in North America, Toyota and Hyundai, two of Honda's fiercest rivals, are rumored to be holding emergency strategy meetings to figure out how they can respond without slashing profits. Even in developing markets like India and Southeast Asia, where affordability is king, this SUV has the potential to crush the competition by offering unmatched value at a price that appeals directly to the growing middle class. What's even more fascinating is how this move positions Honda against EV-focused automakers like Tesla. While Tesla has been working on a so-called affordable $25,000 model, Honda has just undercut that dream by delivering something tangible today. And although this SUV isn't fully electric, the hybrid variant bridges the gap for customers who want eco-friendly driving without the higher costs and charging infrastructure headaches that still limit EV adoption in many regions. It's a strategic play that gives Honda the best of both worlds, appealing to the mass market now, while keeping the door open for future electrification. Meanwhile, consumer reaction has been nothing short of electric. Social media is blowing up with excitement. Car forums are buzzing with speculation, and early reservation numbers are rumored to be skyrocketing. People who had written off buying a new car due to soaring prices are suddenly reconsidering, and Honda dealerships are preparing for a flood of interest unlike anything they've seen in years. Some insiders even believe this SUV could trigger waitlists, similar to what Tesla experiences with its major launches, proving just how much pent-up demand exists for a truly affordable yet stylish family vehicle. And here's where things get even more intriguing. Honda's CEO hinted that this SUV is just the beginning. The company has plans to roll out an entire lineup of accessible, feature-packed vehicles designed to reclaim the trust of everyday consumers. If this strategy works, Honda could single-handedly shift the trajectory of the auto industry, forcing luxury and mainstream brands alike to rethink how much they can really charge customers in the age of smart, value-driven innovation. Let's talk about the lifestyle impact, because that's where this SUV really becomes a game changer. For young professionals just starting out, this $22,000 price tag means owning a brand new, tech-packed SUV is no longer a distant dream. Instead of settling for a high-mileage used car with questionable reliability, they can drive something fresh off the lot with a factory warranty and the peace of mind that comes with Honda's reputation. That shift alone could redefine how younger generations think about car ownership. For families, the value proposition is even stronger. Imagine getting an SUV spacious enough for kids, groceries, road trips, and daily commutes without needing to stretch a household budget to the breaking point. With safety features like adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and collision prevention included, parents don't have to pay extra for peace of mind. It's the kind of package that turns a practical purchase into an exciting upgrade, all while staying financially realistic. Even retirees and downsizers are eyeing this SUV as a smart buy. Many older drivers want comfort, reliability, and safety without spending luxury-level money. This Honda checks all those boxes while also delivering fuel efficiency that keeps long-term ownership costs down. And with hybrid options, it appeals to eco-conscious buyers who want to reduce their footprint without fully committing to the EV lifestyle just yet. What makes all of this so disruptive is the timing. Consumers are dealing with record high interest rates, inflation squeezing household budgets, and automakers consistently raising prices year after year. Honda's decision to buck that trend feels like a direct response to what people truly need right now: affordable mobility without compromise. It's not just a car, it's a statement that buyers deserve more for less. And if this message resonates as strongly as it appears to, other automakers may have no choice but to follow or risk losing entire segments of the market. Let's take this a step further, because Honda isn't just dropping a $22,000 SUV into the market and walking away. Sources say the company is also working closely with dealerships to make the buying process smoother and more affordable. Expect aggressive financing options, low-interest promotional deals, and even subscription-style ownership models that bring flexibility to younger buyers who don't want to be locked into long-term loans. This is huge, because the dealership experience has long been one of the biggest pain points for consumers. If Honda can combine groundbreaking pricing with a customer-first sales model, it could completely reinvent how people shop for cars. Meanwhile, media outlets and industry experts are lighting up with reactions. Some are calling it a wake-up call to automakers who've been pushing prices higher with each new model year. Others are dubbing it the people's SUV, a vehicle that restores balance between affordability and innovation. And competitors, well, they're not staying quiet. Rumors are swirling that Toyota and Hyundai are scrambling to prepare counteroffers, while Tesla loyalists are already questioning whether waiting for $25,000 EV makes sense when Honda is offering so much right now for even less. The industry tension is palpable, and the ripple effects could be enormous. But let's circle back to what makes this moment so critical for everyday buyers. The auto market has been shifting toward higher margins, luxury trims, and inflated MSRPs, leaving millions of people priced out of the new car market. Honda's move directly challenges that trend, sending a message not only to consumers but to the entire industry. Affordability doesn't have to mean boring, outdated, or stripped down. It means giving people value where it matters most, and this shift has massive cultural implications. Cars have always been more than just machines. They're freedom, independence, and opportunity. For years, that dream has been slipping further away for young buyers, students, and working families. Now, Honda's SUV puts that dream back on the table, sparking conversations not just about cars, but about fairness in pricing, corporate responsibility, and what consumers truly deserve in a competitive marketplace. Exactly, and those ripple effects could reshape the auto landscape faster than anyone expected. When one of the world's most trusted brands suddenly undercuts the market with a $22,000 SUV, it forces every competitor to reevaluate their playbook. Automakers that have been steadily pushing prices higher now risk looking out of touch, while Honda positions itself as the champion of everyday drivers. Think about it. Toyota has long dominated the compact SUV space with models like the Corolla, Cross, and RAV4. Hyundai and Kia have built their reputations on offering stylish, feature-rich vehicles at competitive prices. And Tesla has been teasing the idea of a mass-market EV for years. Yet Honda just dropped a bombshell that leapfrogs all of them, not by being futuristic or flashy, but by being practical, attainable, and exactly what people have been asking for. This is where the tension becomes a real turning point. Do rivals cut prices and risk losing profit margins? Do they double down on premium trims to distance themselves? Or do they rush to release their own budget-friendly models to stay in the fight? No matter what happens, one thing is certain: consumers win. For the first time in years, the balance of power is shifting back toward the beer, and Honda is leading the charge. And that's why industry experts are calling this SUV more than just a product launch. It's a strategy, a statement, and possibly the beginning of a new era in affordable mobility. The ripple effects we're seeing today could soon transform into waves, reshaping how cars are priced, built, and marketed across the globe. And that's where the real disruption begins, because this isn't just about selling a car. It's about changing expectations. For families, this SUV means safer road trips, more comfortable daily commutes, and the ability to own a reliable vehicle without stretching a budget. For first-time buyers, it's an opportunity to step into something modern and fully equipped without sacrificing financial stability. And for young professionals, it's a statement. You no longer have to compromise style, tech, or performance just to get a practical ride. This ripple effect extends beyond the individual beer, too. Local dealerships are likely to see a surge in foot traffic and inquiries, reshaping how cars are marketed and sold at the ground level. Financing options, leasing deals, and trade-in programs could all evolve in response, as dealerships strive to match the excitement and accessibility Honda has created. Social media buzz alone is already generating a wave of anticipation, turning prospective buyers into brand advocates before the first vehicle even hits the lot. On a larger scale, competitors are watching closely. Analysts predict that Toyota, Hyundai, and even emerging EV brands may feel real pressure to either lower their prices or add more features at the same price point, fundamentally altering the competitive landscape. Honda's bold move doesn't just challenge the status quo, it forces the industry to rethink what value really means, and that conversation is only just beginning. And with hybrid and potentially electrified versions rumored in the pipeline, this SUV could also serve as a bridge between traditional combustion engines and the electrified future, giving environmentally conscious buyers a taste of next-generation technology without the steep price tag of fully electric models. That strategic positioning could help Honda capture a massive audience at a time when demand for affordable, eco-friendly vehicles is rapidly rising. Absolutely looking ahead, Honda's $22,000 SUV could very well redefine global car trends and consumer behavior in ways we haven't seen in decades. Imagine emerging markets like India, Southeast Asia, and Latin America, where affordability often dictates buying decisions. Suddenly, a feature-packed, stylish, and reliable SUV becomes attainable for millions of new consumers. This could dramatically shift vehicle ownership rates, boost mobility, and even influence urban planning as more families gain access to modern cars. In established markets like North America and Europe, the psychological effect could be equally profound. Buyers who were waiting for a good deal or holding off for a larger budget might reconsider their timelines. The perceived barrier to entry for owning a new, technologically advanced vehicle drops significantly, changing how people budget for cars, plan families, and make lifestyle choices tied to transportation. Auto shows, social media campaigns, and online reviews will amplify this effect, creating a buzz that drives demand faster than traditional marketing ever could. From a broader industry perspective, the SUV could push competitors into a reactive mode. Established brands may feel forced to accelerate electrification programs, expand hybrid lineups, and rethink trim levels to maintain market share. Pricing models, previously considered untouchable, may be rewritten across segments from compact SUVs to sedans and even light trucks. And as Honda proves that affordability and high-quality features can coexist, consumer expectations will shift permanently, making premium for less a standard that other brands must chase. Meanwhile, Honda's reputation for reliability and resale value adds another layer to this disruption. Buyers aren't just getting an affordable SUV, they're getting peace of mind, low maintenance costs, and long-term durability. This combination of price, performance, and trust could create a ripple effect that strengthens Honda's brand loyalty for years, positioning the company as both a disruptor and a benchmark for others to follow. So there you have it. Honda's $22,000 SUV isn't just a new vehicle, it's a bold statement that the industry can no longer ignore. From its sleek design and advanced features to its unbeatable pricing strategy, this launch has the potential to reshape the way we think about affordable mobility. The big question now is, how will competitors respond? Will Toyota, Hyundai, and even Tesla step up to the challenge? Or will Honda run away with the spotlight? If you're as blown away as we are, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with your fellow car enthusiasts, and subscribe for more breaking automotive updates. The story doesn't end here, and we'll be tracking every move as the industry scrambles to keep up with Honda's groundbreaking play. Stay tuned, because this is just the beginning.